Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming to CBAM. This is nice to all get together again after all these months and months and months and years. Anyways, thank you. It's a pleasure and privilege to talk about Elastin skincare. Now, I use this at our office. Just going to share some of our experiences with Elastin. To me, it's a truly, truly unique skincare line that delivers things that nothing else has delivered for our patients. And in the business, I think we all want to do two things, right? We want to get the best results for our patients, right? And also decrease the amount of downtime. And I find Elastin is one of the really amazing products that helps our clinic do this. So let's chat. So a little bit of science first, and then we'll get into, like the practical bits about Elastin afterwards. Alrighty. Ooh, you can skip that one. All right, so what we're gonna do first is, talk a little bit about, damaged, photoaging, old skin. And just to give you an idea, what that looks like and why, you get the problems with aging skin. So we're gonna do a little bit of basic science first, okay? Here we go. Okay, so if you look at healthy skin, you can see the epidermis, the top layer is nice and thick, it's very, very robust. And then you look underneath in the dermis, that's where all the collagen is, the good stuff, right? So the collagen you see is really, really well organized. They're long, they're thick, and they're in good order. You can see the rows of them. At the same time, you look at the elastin interwoven in between. The elastin, again, very healthy. So these are the signs of a really healthy young person's skin. And you look at the fibroblasts are what produces the collagen. And you can see all the fibroblasts look young and healthy and vibrant. So what happens when you get chronic exposure to sun? That's what causes some of the aging in the deep skin, right? So right now, so far, everything is good. But with chronic sun exposure, what happens is that you start getting breakdown of the collagen. So here, after chronic exposure from sun, you can see the collagen now is broken down. You get small little fibers of collagen. At the same time, you start to get changes in, hold on, sorry. Yeah, so you start getting changes in the structure of the skin, right? So this is the early stages. And then after, with more acute exposure of UV, now you start getting breaking down of the elastin. So the elastin starts to get broken down. And it's caused by the neutrophil elastase, which are enzymes which actually start breaking down the elastin. So now you're getting your collagen broken down, and then afterwards, your elastin gets broken down. So eventually, with all this, you get glycation. You get a lot of mucus being formed in the dermis, right? So with aging skin, you got broken collagen, broken elastin, and now you got this huge gelatinous mucus mess. So this is from glycation inside the dermis, which causes this to happen. So if you look at the pictures on the left, you can see, young, healthy person's skin, like you see the collagen, really well organized, long fibrils. On the right, you can see the collagen starting to break down. You get the ends of the collagens, they're very tiny, small, and you see this gelatinous mess that's next to it. So very disorganized skin bed. So just, again, a bit of a summarization of what we talked about before. You see on the very left, healthy young person's skin, long, nice collagen fibrils, right? Then afterwards, with aging, you start seeing the collagen breakdown, you see fibrils. At the very right, now you get this gelatinous mess, right? It's a lot of gelatin there, and this is what makes that skin old. On the bottom, you see a very, very healthy fibroblast. You look at the fibroblast, it looks big, looks juicy, looks like it's gonna produce a ton of collagen. On the right, it starts to deteriorate, become senescent fibroblasts. So just to talk about senescent fibroblasts, Can I bring Ernie to the stage, please? Alrighty. So Ernie, everyone must know Ernie, right? Like he's been in the industry for like 20 years, you know. He's been doing this, you know, like he's like the Mr. Man in aesthetic medicine, right?
In Canada.
So I just want to give you a little secret, right? And it's been really working well for us. Like, you know, me and him, like we're old guys, right? We're not young spring chickens anymore, right? So we're always looking for, you know, the fountain of youth, right? So if you look at him, look at me, we're old dudes, right? But look at our skin, not bad, right, for old guys? So you know what the secret is? I'll tell you the secret, guys. You got to get to know this guy more. Buy more Elastin products. At our house, we get like these barrels of, you know, Elastin that comes to our house every day, right? And you know, we throw this in our bathtubs, and we swim in it every day. I swear, we swim in every day. And look at that skin. Look at our skin, man. Look, that's proof of the pudding. But what puzzles me so much, Ernie, like, you know, we've been doing this for a while. You know, we've gotten really great results.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why do you keep forgetting the top of your head, man?
You know what, though? I can tell you, ladies like a bald guy, though.
All right, okay. Thank you, Ernie. I just want to prove to you guys that, you know, Elastin really does work, but you got to use it properly, right? You don't forget areas. Anyways, let's get going. Okay, so to summarize, you can see on the left, again, a young person's skin, right? You see the epidermis, nice and thick, the basement membrane in the blue, again, very well organized and thick. Underneath, you see really nice collagen, nice elastin, and good vasculature. On the right, you can see as, you know, the sun ages from photo damage, the epidermis is getting skinnier, the basement membrane has gotten much, much thinner. The collagens come down, elastins come down, but also the vasculature is not as you know, as vibrant as it was with the younger skin. So with the elastin, what we're trying to do, we want to make sure we prepare that skin bed so that, you know, we're getting rid of all the junk, all the broken collagen and elastin and all the mucus stuff that's in there that's going to prevent you from producing better quality collagen later on. And after that, you want to improve the cellular messaging between all the cells so you get improved healing. So that's the whole point. So let's talk about elastin. So elastin works from TriHex technology, and it uses peptides. So that's the secret formula. That's their secret sauce. So the formulation is Anhydrous. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a bit later. And it based on tripeptides 1 and hexapeptide 12. On top of that, there's a lot of other ingredients that are in there that synergistically make this product work really, really well. So one of them is oleuropein, and then the other one at the bottom is phosphatidylserine. So how does these things work? So they all work together, right? And it gives you that best result. So you can see it helps in terms of decreasing the oxidative stress of the cells. You get less of that glycation inside the cellular matrix. So you get less advanced glycation inside. It clears all that extracellular matrix, and then it gives you the way of now producing new and better collagen and elastin. So I guess the easiest way to think about it is like, you know, preparing your soil when you want to grow beautiful flowers, right? So when you have your soil, you want to get rid of all the weeds, you want to get rid of all the, you know, stones and debris. You want that really high quality soil. Then you start planting your seeds, and then you fertilize and you grow. So similar to the skin bed, right? You want to get rid of all the junk that's in there, all the glycated products, the fragmented collagen and elastin. You get the bed ready, then you fertilize, and then you get beautiful, beautiful new collagen and elastin. At the same time, you get the cells talking to each other to make sure that the healing is much, much faster. So we're going to show you a little video of how this works. So you see the elastin coming down. It starts to clear that extracellular matrix, gets rid of the glycated products in the old fragmented collagen, and then cleaning everything up, getting it all ready to grow, and eventually you're going to get beautiful, beautiful new collagen and elastin coming in very organized manner. And you see the epidermis is also improving, the cellular basement membrane's also improving, and then you're going to get fabulous skin. All right, so basically, again, just to summarize this whole process, right? So you're reducing the oxidative stress on the cells. You're getting rid of all the glycation and the mucus inside, all the gelatin inside. You get rid of the excess collagen and elastin fragments. You want to stimulate pro-collagen and collagen. You want to stimulate elastin, and then you want to protect against MMP1. So MMP1 is a metalloproteinase which breaks down collagen. So you want to, knock that out. So with this technology, you want to actually start early to prepare the bed. And from their studies, they found that the optimum amount of time to prepare the bed is about 18 days. So even, the earlier the better. Even if you have 3 days, you can start at 3 days. You can see on the chart, even at 3 days, you're going to see some changes. Optimal treatment is 18. So you want to, get them all prepared about 2 to 3 weeks before your procedure to optimize your results. Okay, so here's some histology of an older person's skin, and then you can see what happens after 3 weeks of application of elastin. So the first slide is before treatment. You can see the epidermis, very small, very thin. The basement membrane doesn't look so great. You get all these old, mature, thickened collagen bundles. And then after 3 weeks, already you can see changes in the epidermis. The epidermis is getting better. The basement membrane looks good. And then you get these fine collagen bundles that are getting ready for neocollagenesis. This side really excites me, because when I saw this, I said, wow, I've never seen anything like this in my life. But you can see, again, on the left side, an older person sacrificing his cells for science. Anyways, you can see that from elastin staining, there is very little elastin there on that original slide. Now, after 3 weeks, within 3 weeks, you're producing new collagen, which is amazing. I've never ever seen that. You're actually producing new elastin, not collagen, new elastin after 3 weeks of treatment. And you can see all the staining there, and it's a tremendous amount of collagen that you're actually producing. Another slide, just showing the amount of elastin inside the cell. So in the beginning, you see very little, maybe about 10% of that is elastin in the stain, and then after 3 weeks, you're getting a boost to 20 to 25%, and the elastin looks, again, much more organized, thicker, and it just looks like healthier elastin, and you're getting 2 to 2.5 increase in amount of elastin of just using this for 3 weeks, which is totally amazing. So the reasons why we're using this is we want to enhance our outcomes, enhance our procedures. So one of the things that we do a lot of is, we do laser treatments, right? All of our clinics have lasers and laser treatments. So we're going to show you some of the things that can happen when you use elastin with some of your lasers and other procedures. We use it for all of our procedures in our offices, actually. All right. So the product that we use the most is the regenerative skin Nectar, right? And this is the workhorse. This is, of course, the one that has the TriHex technology. It prepares the skin before your procedures. It calms the skin down after your procedures, and it reduces downtime tremendously. We'll show you some pictures about these later on. Of course, it helps to preserve your results, boost your results. It's going to support new and healthy elastin and collagen. The other thing that's really special about it is anhydrous and also bacteriostatic. So what that means is that you can actually use it immediately after your procedure on an open wound, right? So you don't need to dress them any other way. You can put this on, and you can treat them, immediately after treatment with, even if you do like a facelift or anything, you can actually put this product right on and help the healing immediately. So the way the study was set up, the skin nectar was used 3 weeks before the procedure, and this is going to be an ablative laser procedure, and then it was continued for 12 weeks later. And we're going to show you some pictures of some of these patients and their results. So if you look at the top picture, this patient had elastin. The second patient on the bottom had no elastin, and you can see even after day 4, the patient with elastin is almost ready to go with some makeup, right? She's more or less healed up, ready to take off and party with just a minimum amount of makeup. The bottom patient, even after day 7, she's still kind of red and kind of swollen and still kind of not there yet. These are ablative CO2, fractional and ablative CO2 procedures. Okay, this is something that I think most of us do. We do love microneedling with radiofrequency energy. So this patient had one side of her face done with elastin, the other side of her face, nothing. So it's the same patient, same procedure, but you can see even immediately after post, the side that had the elastin, much less red, much less swollen. And then as you go through the next few days, you can see even after day 5 and 7, you can still see the stamping from the microneedling, right? But if you see the same patient on top, on the other side of her face, she's like pretty good, pretty clear, and really much less downtime. Again, another patient, we did split face. One side of her face was using elastin, the other side had no elastin. And you can see the side with elastin, the healing already is much faster. Even by day 5, the left side already, with a bit of makeup, she can probably go out. The things that we do at our office, we actually print out a lot of the protocols and what we're going to do for the patients while we're doing their procedures. So what you can do is print them all out, put your logo on it, give it to your patients, get them all prepared to go. If you talk to the reps, they'll be able to produce and help you with some of the protocols. So, in summary, this is the product that we use the most at our clinics in terms of helping, getting the best results and decreasing the downtime, right? So we use this to prime the skin first. So start them off 3 weeks before your treatments to get the most optimal results at the end. And then you continue to do that, and you continue to use that, and you'll find that, they heal faster, the results are better, and you're gonna get like better collagen, better skin at the end of this, and that's the whole goal, right, of what we do. So in terms of the skincare line, it's not just the skin nectar that's amazing. We use all of the products from their skincare line. They all use, the basic TriHex technology. One of our really favorite ones is the Restorative Skin Complex, right? So for these people, you can even use this for people that have had no procedures and use it as an anti-aging cream, right? What it does, it really helps to restore volume in the skin. It helps the fine lines, and you'll see that even the coloration, the texture, tone gets much better using this product, right? So, even without any procedures, use this as a standard anti-aging skincare line. So this is another example. You can see this gentleman had this for 12 weeks, and you can see the fine lines have improved. His texture, tone of his skin's improved dramatically. Now, this is another secret for you guys. This is a patient, but also one of our famous dermatologists that work in Toronto. And, she herself is a patient, and she wanted to show you her results. And you can see, as a dermatologist using the skincare, and already her skin texture and tone and coloration has improved. Does anyone know which doctor this is? Sorry, I can't tell you. All right. Next one we're talking about is the the restorative eye treatment, right? Really good eye cream, not expensive, and it's really quite effective. It's won a ton of awards, right? So it decreases the fine lines, decreases the puffiness, and again, the skin just looks better. You get better in terms of improving the dark circles after. So it's, again, a lot of really good products from Elastin. There's a couple other things that we use a lot at our office in terms of enhancing some of our procedures. So there's two really good ones. One of them I'm going to share with you is called INhance. So INhance is their product which helps in terms of decreasing swelling and bruising. So it's really good for people after you do your injectables, right? You do your hyaluronic acid injectable fillers. You'll find that bruising, swelling cuts down, and you can see from the top here, that first patient, within about a few days, their bruising is almost gone, where the patient that didn't use it, their bruising was still there after, 6, 7 days, something like that. So it helps to cut that down and just improves your outcomes. And anything you can do to help your patients, they're going to love you, right? And this is one of my favorites. We do tons and tons and tons of body contouring at our offices. We have everything. We do, Cool Sculpt, M Sculpt, every sculpt you have, we have it. So with this product, it's called Transform. And what it does, it actually cuts down the amount of fat after your procedures. So basically your results are almost double. So they did a study where they put Transform on one side, and they didn't do Transform on the other side, and they lost almost double the amount of fat on the side they used Transform, and it happened more quickly. And a lot of the patients that they did the study on actually had to be retreated again on that side that wasn't given Elastin Transform, because there was such an asymmetry after that. So this is one of our favorite products called Transform. It also helps in terms of decreasing the crepiness of the skin. I guess that's through their TriHex technology. So this is, again, very, very good product, not expensive. You use it for, for a few months after your treatment, and you get fabulous results. So one of our favorite things that we use at our office as well. So I think I'm done. Any questions for me or Ernie?
Where did you make your product?
Where do I make my product, Ernie?
Elastin Skincare is actually made in California, and we import it to Vancouver and ship from Vancouver.
But we have a barrel at our house.
So this is the only product that I know that there's a lot of skincare out there and they're really focused on collagen. Is this like the only product that I'm ever hearing about as a skincare that's kind of focused on elastin? Is that why you guys call elastin, or is there anything that's...
Yeah, I think that's the amazing part about it, right? You're building good elastin, right? Which you can, almost I've never seen any other product that really does that, right? You're getting new elastin, and you're preparing that skin to produce new and better collagen at the end of the day. So your results are going to be so much better. But not just that, if you see the patient's outcomes, their downtime is much less, right? Their healing is much faster. So, it's such a useful product for us.
Yeah, I'm hearing lots of good things. There's a couple providers that I follow in the States, and they're saying great things about it. It's like they're a very laser-focused clinic, and they're using it for that, and they said the results are incredible.
Yeah.
Happy to hear that there's also like a line that's not just for lasers or post-procedures, but you also have something for daily use, which is
yeah, exactly.
very cool.
You can use it for daily use, it's just all part of that same line, right?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, after surgery. Any other questions? No? Excellent presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.